Congrats to the Senate Squad, you are the third winner of the Force FX Black Series lightsaber giveaway. Private message me on YouTube to claim your prize. If you didn't win, no worries, as we are giving away more lightsabers. The rules remain the same. Subscribe, like the video, and let me know in the comments which lightsaber you hope to win. With that said, let's begin with the video. In The Last Jedi, there was the appearance of possibly the most powerful and most famous Jedi Master of all time, Grand Master Yoda. Despite joining with the Force over 30 years earlier, Yoda was still able to interact somewhat with the physical realm, hitting Luke Skywalker in the head with his cane, as well as calling down lightning from the sky to strike the ancient Jedi tree, supposedly housing the Jedi texts. But how is this possible? How could Yoda still influence the Force and be so powerful following his physical death? And how is it possible that he is powerful enough to destroy a tree by using the Force and manipulating the weather of Ahch-To? For starters, the rules of a Force ghost in the Star Wars universe have never been clear. In The Empire Strikes Back, we can actually witness Obi-Wan's Force ghost sitting on a log on the planet of Dagobah, physically interacting with the item. What this indicates to us is that a Force ghost does actually have mass to them. My theory is that the projection ability that Luke uses in the end of The Last Jedi is similar to becoming a Force ghost, and the reason why it is so taxing is because a utilizer must partially join with the Force in order to pull off the ability correctly. This would make sense as Luke was able to somewhat interact physically with Leia, just as to some extent a Force ghost can interact physically with our world. This would also make sense as to explain how Luke is able to project a lightsaber, and while Yoda, as a Force ghost, still utilizes a cane. Going back to the power of Yoda, however, in The Empire Strikes Back, as Luke goes off to face Vader, Obi-Wan tells him that he cannot interfere with the fight. However, we see from The Last Jedi that Force ghosts can interact and help the physical world, so this poses the question, why couldn't Obi-Wan help Luke? The explanation for this and power might in fact be the location. If there is a location extremely powerful with the Force, it is referred to as a Force Nexus, with this being the definition. Force Nexus, or Vergence, is a term used to refer to any location where the Force, or any particular aspect of the Force, was unusually strong. The most well-known Force Nexuses in the Star Wars films are in fact Dagobah and Ahch-To. In the original trilogy, the appearances of Obi-Wan are also much clearer and more potent while on Dagobah than he ever was on Hoth or Endor. Ahch-To is a Force Nexus and is naturally extremely powerful in the Force and represents the purest balance within the Force. Just as Dagobah represents the dark side, here the Force is far stronger and more potent than in other places, meaning those connected to it grow in power as well. This is why a Force Nexus such as Dagobah or Ahch-To is the optimal training ground for a Jedi Knight. While on Ahch-To, Yoda experienced an increased ability to use the Force, and thus was able to conjure enough power to destroy the tree. Yoda also greatly outweighs Obi-Wan as far as raw power in the Force, and this could contribute to Yoda's ability to destroy the tree. The ultimate answer though is that the rules for Force ghosts are unclear currently for canon, but what is known is that these locations allow Force users to do things they normally wouldn't be capable of. Things such as conjuring lightning from the sky. But leave your interpretations in the comment section down below, and does this satisfy your answer for why Yoda was able to destroy the tree in The Last Jedi? As a big question, what kind of power do you think Luke will have in Episode 9 as a Force ghost? And do you think he will directly interfere with any fights in the last installment of the trilogy? Also, do you think we will encounter another Force Nexus in the Star Wars films, now that we have one representing the balance of the Force and one representing the darkness? Is there a purely light side Force Nexus somewhere in the galaxy we are all yet to discover? Again, congratulations to the Senate Squad for winning the Force FX lightsaber giveaway, and don't forget to enter for your chance to win a lightsaber of your own. Subscribe, like the video, and post in the comments which lightsaber you hope to win. Thanks as always so much for watching, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.